Did you know that tossing everyday foods into your fridge could dull their flavors and drain their nutrition before you even take a bite? Imagine opening your refrigerator, confident that you're grabbing something fresh and crisp, only to be met with limp vegetables, mealy fruit, or an unexpected spoilage surprise. It's not your fault. Many of us have been misled by the convenience of cold storage. Yet certain foods stay safer, more delicious, and last longer when kept at room temperature. Over the next few minutes, you'll discover 9 common foods you should never refrigerate, complete with easy habits backed by science. By the end of this video, you'll feel empowered to reorganize your kitchen, maximize flavor, reduce waste, and even save money on groceries. You'll learn simple, everyday tricks that experts from top nutrition journals to renowned food scientists swear by. Ready to transform your eating experience and give your taste buds the attention they deserve? Stick around, because each of these foods holds a surprising benefit you won't want to miss. Tomatoes are like liquid sunshine, brimming with lycopene, vitamin C, and that unmistakable tangy sweetness. Yet chilling them below 12 degrees Celsius disrupts the enzymes that create their rich flavor, leading to bland, mealy disappointments. Instead, let your tomatoes ripen on the countertop with the stem side down in open air. This gentle approach preserves their aromatic compounds, so every slice bursts with garden-fresh taste. You'll notice how room-temperature tomatoes cut cleanly without rubbery resistance and release their full sweetness in sandwiches, salads, or homemade salsa. By treating them with this simple counter-based method, you unlock their peak nutritional power and elevate every meal with bright, juicy flavor. Potatoes are the sturdy backbone of countless dishes, from creamy mash to crispy roast. But refrigeration turns their starches into sugar, making them gritty and altering their color when cooked. In fact, chilled potatoes fry darker and sweeter and can generate higher levels of acrylamide, a compound best minimized in your diet. To keep potatoes firm and delicious, store them in a cool, dark place between 7 and 10 degrees Celsius, such as a pantry or cellar. Place them in a breathable bag or basket so air circulates and humidity doesn't invite rot. You'll never again bite into a fry that tastes oddly sweet or looks unusually dark under the skin. Instead, you'll enjoy perfectly golden, crisp potatoes every time and keep them fresh for up to 2 months without sprouting. Few foods stir as much nostalgia as fresh bread, with its warm scent and satisfying chew. But refrigeration accelerates starch retrogradation, turning your loaf chalky and dry within days. Bread stored at 4 degrees Celsius can stale up to 5 times faster than at room temperature. Instead, slice only what you need and keep your loaf in a cloth or paper bag on the countertop, away from heat or direct sunlight. This breathable storage preserves the crust's crispness while keeping the crumbs soft. For longer storage, freeze individual slices in a sealed bag and toast them straight from the freezer. This simple trick conquers staling without sacrificing texture or taste, so every sandwich, toast, or French toast moment feels freshly baked. Onions lend depth and sweetness to countless recipes, but once refrigerated, they become soft, damp, and prone to mold. The fridge's cool, humid air encourages moisture to collect on cut surfaces and accelerates decay. Instead, keep whole onions in a mesh bag or open basket in a cool spot away from potatoes, which emit ethylene and speed sprouting. If you need to store cut onions, wrap them tightly in plastic wrap on the counter and use them within 2 days for peak flavor. You'll avoid the slimy, discolored slices that surprise you when you open the fridge door. By embracing natural ventilation, your onions will remain firm with that signature snap and sharp aroma every time you chop, sauté, or sprinkle them over salads. Avocados are nature's buttery superfood, rich in healthy fats and fiber. Yet chilling them too early halts ripening, leaving you with a rock-hard peel and chalky interior. To achieve that creamy, perfectly ripe texture, let avocados rest on the countertop at around 18 to 24 degrees Celsius until they yield gently to pressure. Once they reach peak ripeness, you can move them to the fridge for up to 2 days to slow further softening. Always avoid chilling green avocados. To keep cut halves fresh and green, place them face down on a slice of onion or brush with lemon juice and wrap tightly. This yields silky, spreadable goodness every time you crave avocado toast, salads, or guacamole. Honey is a golden marvel, naturally antimicrobial and shelf-stable for decades, yet refrigeration causes it to crystallize into grainy clumps that refuse to drizzle. Cold temperatures accelerate glucose crystallization and ruin its smooth flow. Instead, store honey at room temperature in a tightly sealed jar, away from direct sunlight. If it ever does crystallize, simply place the jar in warm water and stir until it restores its liquid form. You'll never again end up with sugar shards on your teaspoon. By embracing pantry storage, you preserve honey's silky consistency and the full spectrum of its antioxidants. A smoothly drizzling jar invites healthier sweetening habits, perfect for yogurt, tea, or whole grain toast. Coffee is a ritual for so many of us. Yet storing beans or grounds in the fridge draws in moisture and off odors, dulling their complex flavor. Experts agree that coffee should live at stable, cool room temperature in an opaque, airtight container. If you buy in bulk, freeze small, portioned amounts in airtight bags, and thaw only what you need each week. Never return thawed beans to the freezer or fridge, as condensation will wreck their integrity. By keeping coffee in the pantry away from light, heat, and humidity, you lock in aroma compounds so each cup bursts with acidity, body, and flavor nuances. Whether you prefer pour-over, French press, or espresso, fresh basil is notoriously sensitive. The fridge's chilly air blackens leaves, and ethylene from fruits hastens decay. Low temperatures rupture basil cell membranes, causing wilting and browning. Treat basil like fresh flowers instead. Trim the stems and place them upright in a glass of water on your countertop, loosely covered by a plastic bag to maintain humidity. Change the water daily and keep the bundle away from direct sun. This simple ritual keeps leaves vibrant and aromatic for up to a week, perfect for pesto, salads, or garnishing a caprese. You'll enjoy sweet, peppery basil exactly when you need it, without limp, bitter disappointment. Whole melons, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew also thrive outside the fridge until fully sweet and fragrant. Chilling impairs sugar accumulation and volatile compound formation, leaving fruit bland and less aromatic. Keep melons on your countertop until the rind yields slightly to pressure or emits that inviting perfume. Once cut, wrap pieces tightly in plastic or store in a sealed container in the fridge and use within 2 days to maintain juiciness. You'll avoid rubbery, tasteless slices and instead enjoy that refreshing, nectar-like treat in fruit salads, smoothies, or solo. By waiting for natural ripeness, you amplify sweetness and aroma every time you slice into melon. You've just unlocked 9 science-backed secrets to elevate your kitchen routine with simple, no-cost storage tweaks. Remember that counter space is often your friend, not your fridge. Keep your tomatoes, potatoes, bread, onions, avocados, honey, coffee, basil, and melons at room temperature until natural ripeness cues call for chilling. To implement these changes, reorganize your pantry and countertop. Designate breathable containers, set up a ripening station, and label any freezer or fridge exceptions. Watch for common mistakes like overcrowding or mixing ethylene-sensitive foods, and trust natural indicators: color, aroma, and gentle touch. These tweaks extend freshness, amplify flavor, reduce waste, and even save on your grocery bill. Tomorrow morning, brew that perfectly stored coffee, slice into a sun-ripened tomato, and savor every bite. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite fridge-free discoveries in the comments below.